Jordan as he made his arrival, showing up earlier this afternoon. Friday night basketball, 2K Sports and the NBA here live. Good evening, everyone. They're just off a road trip, and the Wizards are looking to settle back here at home. Last game for them in Sacramento, a nice road win, taking on the Kings.
Not to say that it wasn't a good team performance, but when you look at the star impact they got, I mean, he makes this team better. They just play better when he's going well.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Felton and Azubuike manning the backcourt. Wilson Chandler out there with Stoudemire and Curry. And for the Wizards, Thornton and Blatch make up the forwards. Michael Jordan is out there with Wall and Martin. The Knicks came in 11th place in the Eastern Conference, Clark, a season ago, going 29-53.
And that record included 20-32 in the Eastern Conference. Coach D'Antoni, well respected around the league, but even in the East, he just didn't have enough firepower or defense to have a better record.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Kevin, Amar'e Stoudemire lost 20 pounds over the course of last season, dropping his body fat to an incredible 5%. He said, "I feel great. My explosiveness is back. My quickness is back. My IQ of the game. Everything's back at 100%. A pretty good sales pitch for a nice big contract, if you ask me. And that's exactly what he got, gentlemen.
He certainly did, and Knicks fans hoping he'll be worth every penny. Thank you, Doris. Goes up. A nice shot by Jordan.
You know, it's always nice to get that lead early and to knock down the first basket of the game. That's a good feeling.
And here is Felton, right now averaging 7 points a game. From 18 feet away, and Stoudemire, the bucket on the assist by Felton. Here is Wall. Looking here at the stats of Raymond Felton, Clark, a product, of course, of UNC of North Carolina. You could say his last season was his best as a pro.
Yeah, he shot the ball much better, Kevin, and part of that was just working on it, but the other part was shot selection. And when you're a point guard with his ability to penetrate, when you add that jump shot consistently, now you become a real problem for the defense.
Here's Jordan after Amar'e Stoudemire's bucket.
He's just so gifted offensively. He's a tough guy to match up with.
And so here is New York, outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Well, they just never seem to get on track. They struggle to get into their usual groove. I mean, it seemed like they were disjointed and off balance and tentative all game long. Tough miss. They got a good look, just couldn't capitalize.
Jordan against Azubuike. Easy shot. Again, the Wizards score. Here is Felton. Under 5 minutes left in the first. Now Chandler. Stoudemire backing him down. 5 on the clock. And he hits that one from down low. Stoudemire's got his second bucket of the night.
That's too easy. The D's got to get to him about 8 feet further out.
All with it. Playing Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. He's covered by Felton. Here's Wall. He's covered by Felton. A second left. Wall's shot is off.
The defense couldn't close out on the mid-range J, and the shooter made them pay.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Flip Saunders. I asked how they're planning to handle this dynamic offense, and his response was that they're going to concentrate their defensive attention on a few specific players. That'll leave it to someone else to step up and beat them, and he's not sure they've got the depth or the talent to do so, guys.
All right, Doris, trying to find the right matchups with that offense.
Well, that's why you try to build a versatile and deep roster so you can be ready for everything.
Now here's Jordan. Amar'e Stoudemire missing his last shot. With 1 second left. No good from Jordan.
Really not enough defensive pressure there to force that miss. He's got to be disappointed.
Here's Felton. Not on the scoreboard yet. The jump off. Azubuike for 3. That's good, and so Felton has the assist there.
For a player of his skill, it's going to take a lot better defense than that.
And the Wizards with possession. They trail by 1. And against New York here for the second time this season.
I love what I saw from their offense. Not that their defense was bad. As a matter of fact, it was pretty good as well. But good plays, well executed, especially on offense, that was the difference.
Here's Felton, following the basket by Michael Jordan. Chandler kicks to Curry. Hits the jump hook. Curry's got his first points of the night. Here's Wall. 2:24 left in the first quarter. So how fortunate are the Wizards to have landed the #1 overall pick in the offseason?
Well, they picked a nice year to be lucky in that regard, Kevin. I mean, Wall is just the kind of player that I think can take Washington and the NBA by storm and get this franchise back on track.
Here's Felton, following the basket by Michael Jordan. Back to Chandler. Walk. Boom! And nobody getting in the way.
Not at all. Major throw down there. They've been trading buckets and trading leads. What outstanding competitors out there.
Michael Jordan on the wing. He's covered by Azubuike. Azubuike against Jordan. Here's Thornton. 4 seconds left, and Washington again with the bucket. Here's Felton. His last outing, he had 8 points. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
An energy injection for the defense. Their home crowd really gets into it when they throw those shots out of there.
The Knicks making a switch here. The shot's good from Douglas.
No one really contested him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave the door open for.
Michael Jordan on the wing. The steal. The Knicks with the lead. The shot's good from Douglas.
The finger roll finish. A little finesse for you, folks.
And it's Washington's ball. It's a 3-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
One of the big things they did, shot blocking. Big-time shot blocking. You don't see this kind of impact very often. There were some exciting plays going on in the shot blocking arena.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Jordan. Mozgov grabs the rebound inside. The Knicks leading by 3. And here's Douglas from downtown. Kenyon Martin grabs the board. Now here's Jordan. Wall, he's guarded by Chandler. Pass to Martin. Azubuike against Jordan. Here's Martin. Off the mark with the 3 ball. And a lot of offense on display in this first quarter. It's the Knicks. They lead by 3.
They're making the extra pass and finding guys for open looks. I love the discipline they've shown in their offense so far.
More great action when we return. And it's been a tight game as the second quarter gets going. Here's Douglas. On the court for the Knicks. Randolph is out there with Gallinari. Then it's Roger Mason. Then there's Tony Douglas and Stoudemire. A nice shot by Gallinari.
Come on now, you got to pay better attention than that on a shooter like him. He'll make that 10 times out of 10.
Blatch against Stoudemire. Poked away. Pass to Jordan. Takes it up and off the glass as he lays that one up and in. Jordan's got 12. The Knicks leading by 4. Now Douglas dumps it off. And here's Gallinari outside. Booker yanks down the defensive rebound. All with it. It's Jordan on the wing. Booker with the screen. Outside Jordan. And yep, that falls, and the foul is called. We'll see him shoot one from the free throw line. And he makes the free throw. Looking at these Knicks, they added some talent via free agency, but Clark, will it be enough to make them a big-time contender in the Eastern Conference?
Kevin, only time will tell. We'll just have to wait and see. You know, talent on paper doesn't necessarily equate to production on the court.
Here's Randolph. Misses the easy jumper. Here's Wall. Outside Jordan. Now Stoudemire defending. Michael Jordan again. Jordan's got 17 now. And Clark, the Knicks had to give away talent to free up the cap space. They ended up using this offseason.
Yeah, they had to, and they had to make some tough choices in that regard, Kevin. I mean, they've definitely improved themselves, but the question is, and the question remains.
And he slams it home. Here's the replay on the Sprite Slam Cam.
Great awareness makes him a dangerous threat every time down the floor.
Here's Wall. Under 5 minutes left in the second. Stoudemire against Watch. Pass to Jordan. Guarded by Mason. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, and a jam by Jordan.
Right now, he's just too good, Kevin. Way too good. They need to bring a second defender and try to make him give up the ball.
And here's Douglas. Tipped away.
He got caught napping. You've got to pay attention and protect the ball. He's on this quarter. Everything's going his way at the offensive end.
Here's Douglas. It's a three-point game. Time call here. The Knicks decide. Here's Walker. Covered by Martin. Azubuike with the ball. Hammers it in.
And look at how he posed on the rim for a few seconds after that one. That's never going to endear you to your opponents. They don't like that kind of stuff.
No, he was enjoying that one so much he didn't want to let go.
Yeah, I think he was throwing salt in the wound, though.
Jordan. Oh, what? With authority.
He's getting the highlight reel play of the day for that one. Now that was a dunk.
He certainly put a little something extra into that slam.
A little added pizzazz.
Let's loose for three. Chandler, no good.
Boy, they've really been scrapping for rebounds in this one. Neither club really dominating the other one.
Jordan against Chandler. Here's Jeffries. A missed three. Knicks trail by 5. Now Felton. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Guarded by Jordan. Felton kicks to Chandler. Can't hit, and Washington will go the other way.
You got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all.
Here's Jordan. Puts the hammer down.
They got to bring the double team when he has the ball on the catch. He's really hurting it. Jordan having a terrific game. 25 points, and he's chipped in defensively with the steal as well. He's rolling, trying to put them on his back right here.
For Martin. And John Wall subbed in for J.R. Smith. The Knicks making a switch here. Nice job at the line, and that one falls to pick up the and one. Clark, when you talk about the Washington Wizards, a team in
Javaris Crittenton, they've got work to do.
Here's Felton. Mozgov, covered by Martin. Pass to Stoudemire. Sticks it from 17 feet. Stoudemire's got 8.
When you get a hot hand like him, it's real simple. You need to keep going with it.
Right side, Jordan. Stuffed. Knicks trail by 6. Jordan gets the reach-in call. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, team starts.
On defense, Washington. 6-point lead. Loudon's guarded by Jordan. Kept alive. Goes up. And that was close. He is on the court.
Boy, it's been a great few weeks for him, Kevin, especially when you look at kind of reminded me of the Tasmanian Devil. And he's actually helped this team create scoring opportunities off its defense.
Here's Wall. 27 seconds left in the half. Martin up top. And here's Blatch. Outside Jordan. Arcs it high, and he lays that one up and in. Jordan's got 28.
Well, he's really been big for their team, finding a way to consistently get it done on the scoreboard.
Here's Stoudemire, and that's off as he tries to beat the buzzer.
So far, no points in the quarter. He's been bagel. They don't have much of a chance here if he's not producing for them.
The second half is now beginning. It's been a close one. Neither team has been able to get an edge. Knicks trail by 6. Jordan in at shooting guard. Thornton and Blatch make up the forwards. Wall out there with Martin. That's the group starting the second half for Flip Saunders. Amar'e Stoudemire, an incredible finisher inside, and for how much he attacks the basket, he doesn't turn over that much, which is a good sign.
Yeah, I think so, Kevin. And part of the reason he does take care of it is because he has such great speed and leaping ability. A lot of times he just catches it, quick step, rises over the defense, and flushes it down. So he doesn't need to put the ball on the deck too much.
Good point on the speed. You're right. Too tough to cover sometimes.
Yep.
2 on the clock. Here's Thornton. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. 5 points in the game. Here is Felton. No points for him. Chandler with the ball. Pass to Curry. And no good, too. They get Kenyon Martin.
Contact, sir.
No good on the second free throw. Wizards leading by 6. Here is Wall. Left side, Jordan.
I'm open right here.
Now Wall. Great anticipation.
He telegraphed it, and the defense was able to pick it off.
Watch inside. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Felton against Martin. Now Felton defending. Martin kicks over to Blatch. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jordan, and then slammed in by Jordan.
Boy, he's so graceful, so smooth when he takes it strong to the rim like that.
You know, Clark, you can pretty much always depend on him for those kinds of plays.
Yeah, graceful and powerful.
Sure. The Wizards only able to...
Can't separate off-the-court drama from on-court production.
Anthony Randolph, he's checked in for Eddie Curry. Chandler, the pass to Felton. Jump-off pass, Azubuike. Here's Stoudemire. Oh!
Boy, he flushes it with such strength, Kevin.
Yeah, how about that one, Clark? He continues to top himself.
Yeah, he's outdoing himself, isn't he?
Martin kicks over to watch. Jordan against Azubuike. Azubuike against Jordan. 4 on the shot clock. Blocked. Knicks trail by 6. Chandler the pass to Stoudemire.
Kevin, this has really been a competitive, fun game.
Here's Wall. Just over 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Outside Martin. Here's Blotch. Now here's Jordan. He has 30. Takes it up. Azubuike corrals the miss off the defensive glass. Pass to Randolph. Stolen away. Jordan against Chandler. Chandler against Jordan. Oh! And he jams it in beautifully.
The D hesitated for a second, and that was all it took for him to rise up and stuff that one home.
You won't see him let those opportunities slip by.
Took full advantage of it.
Azubuike with the ball. Stoudemire backing him down. Martin gets the rebound. Wizards leading by 6. Here's Jordan, and he makes the basket. So one free throw coming up as he'll try to make it a three-point play. E.G. and Lee, and he's checked in for Washington. And no problem at the line here for the three-point play. Here's Felton. Not on the scoreboard yet. Randolph backs in. Baseline jumper. That's good.
His height is really an advantage on that medium-range jumper. He can just rise up and pop it right over the defenders and get a good shot every time.
Anthony Randolph is out of LSU, a fiery demeanor on the floor, Clark. He definitely wears his emotions on his sleeve.
And nothing wrong.
That?
Yeah, I don't dislike that at all. Nothing wrong with that. You want to make sure you control them, though, and keep them under wraps. But you've got to be who you are. And if you have that kind of fire and intensity and need to show it, just make sure it stays under control. I like to see guys play with a bit of an edge, with an attitude, if you will.
With the floater, and almost gets it to look at Washington. The most efficient team in the NBA in terms of scoring.
Yeah, Kevin, it's been a long month for anybody who plays these guys. I mean, they've been shooting the lights out, and it's been game after game after game.
Amar'e comes in for Wilson Chandler, and Tony Douglas is subbed in for Raymond Felton. Here's Wall. 2:27 left in the third. Outside Jordan. Oh, might have had a three-point play. A 3-game homestand.
2 shots.
The first. So he gets them both. Here's Douglas. Well, the New York Knicks not exactly dominant on the road a season ago, 11-30, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what you expect, Kevin, when you've got a team that's in transition, young, not really defensive-minded. It's hard to win on the road.
And stolen by Jordan. Here's Wall. Oh!
So when you run the fast break correctly, it's a thing of beauty.
Here's Douglas. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Back to Stoudemire. Down low. Here's Gallinari. Drains the easy jumper. He has 5.
That's really a terrific look inside. Set him up beautiful.
And here's Blatch. Now Yee. Jordan. He's covered by Azubuike. Goes up. They rule this one goaltending. Cuff the shot.
Relentless on the glass is what he is, and that tip-in was the result of all the hard work he puts in down low.
So for the Wizards, Kenyon Martin, he's checked in for Blatch. Jeffries comes in for Gian Liam. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Al Thornton. Gallinari against Jordan. And Gallinari kicks to Douglas. Just 4 to shoot. Azubuike and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
He's been extremely active out there, and he has the stats to prove it. Terrific hustle.
Here's Wall, defended by Douglas. Gallinari against Jordan. Wall with it. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. He has 6.
I'm not a big fan of the fadeaway in that situation, but he drained it. Nice shot.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Azubuike to the wing. Stoudemire backing him down. And the Knicks good for 2. Here's Wall. He has 6.
They'd be smart to hold it now for the last shot.
Back to Jordan. With 1 on the clock. And the third quarter is over, and a good finish looks to be in store for all of us.
Jordan having a terrific game. 37 points, and his 2 steals round out those numbers nicely. More than half their points have come from him alone.
We'll be back shortly live from the Verizon Center. And now let's send it to our sideline reporter Doris Burke for our Sprite Spark of the game. Doris?
And Kevin, for the Wizards, the game Sprite Spark has been delivered by that 2-guard. He's single-handedly taken on the scoring burden and been a true force for his team in this one. How many points he'll end up with remains to be seen, gentlemen.
Thank you, Doris. You know, Clark, give me your thoughts, igniting his team much of the way.
Well, just a man on a mission, Kevin. His goal is not to let his team lose if he can help it.
Here's Wall. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. Walker out there with Wilson Chandler. Then it's Stoudemire. Then there's Felton. Jordan against Chandler. Jordan can't get it to go.
He tried to add a little flavor to that one. Maybe was thinking about the highlight reel, but then he missed the shot.
Rowden's kept alive. Shot's good by Walker.
That's great hustle there, Kevin. Persistence paid.
Wizards leading by 5. Back to Martin. Over Stoudemire. It's blocked. It stays here. Chance now to check out the Washington Wizards' upcoming schedule. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's Jordan. Right side, Jordan. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
It's the old reversal. That was something else, wasn't it, Kev?
All a defender can do, Clark, is hope the photographer didn't get him in the picture.
I think he was posterized.
Here's Felton. Now Walker. Shoots the 3, and that is good.
Wow. It's been all offense all game. Everybody's got the hot hand.
Here comes Wall. Outside Martin. Gets rid of it. Outside Jordan. Terrific swat. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Felton. Blocked. And here's Wall. Outside Martin. Booker, guarded by Stoudemire. Now here's Jordan. The dump off. Wall. He's covered by Felton. Shot clock at 2. Tried to convert on the alley-oop, but snatched away.
Good anticipation for the steal.
Jacks up a 3. No good. And it's the Wizards taking it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Wall. Stoudemire grabs the board. And the Knicks with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And Felton is up top, covered by Martin. Felton can't get it to go.
Looked like he had the angle. That's a bad miss that close to the goal.
Felton against Jordan. Over Felton. Jordan with the bucket.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Felton with the ball. Here's Walker. Off target for three.
You know, he can make a few from out there, but the defense seemed unconcerned by him pulling up. They were giving him all sorts of room.
Kept alive. Here's Jordan, and he drops it in on the layup. Jordan's got 43 points.
You can't let them get that close to the hoop if you're the defense. Come on.
Here's Felton. Pass to Stoudemire. Squeaks it past him with an up and under. And they cut it to 6.
He's got a sky-high field goal percentage, and that's because he's been working to get good looks.
Back to Martin. Now here's Jordan. Again, the Wizards score.
He's had a strong fourth quarter thus far, really providing his team with a lot of offense.
New York calls timeout.
A taste of their own medicine. Let's run them ragged. The tempo should be up, guys, and this could get interesting.
Andre Blatch, he's checked in for the Wizards. Thornton comes in for J.R. Smith. The Knicks making a switch here. Felton the pass to Stoudemire. Fires from the elbow, banks it in. Stoudemire's got 20.
That's exactly where the coach wants him to get his shot, Kevin, right there from mid-range.
Outside Martin. And here's Wall. And good off the glass as he lays it in. And the Wizards lead by 8.
Beautiful delivery with the bounce pass. He kept it away from the defense, which set up the shot perfectly.
Now Azubuike. Guarded by Jordan. Tipped. Azubuike. Here's Chandler. Kenyon Martin grabs the board.
So far today, they're showing a little more effort and hustle. They've got a small advantage on the glass right now.
Now Wall. Now Stoudemire defending. Taken away by Felton.
Great jump on the dump inside.
Takes it up. And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
When he gets it going like this, you've got to double team it. That's your only hope.
Wizards leading by 6. And here is Jordan. And there's the two-handed jam.
He's put the team on his shoulders and really carried them offensively. An amazing performance by that man.
New York calls timeout. Here's Azubuike. Felton with the ball. Stoudemire with a screen on Jordan. Here's Chandler. Uncovered. It falls short.
He's really struggled to get into any kind of comfortable flow here. 0 points this quarter, and he really doesn't look like himself out there.
Here's Jordan. Oh! With authority.
Right on the verge of victory now. They don't need much more than to just take care of the basketball.
It's Kalena Azubuike on the wing. Guarded by Jordan. It stays here. Here's Chandler. Releases from 15. Stoudemire, no good. Here's Wall. Outside Jordan. Left side, Jordan. Again, the Wizards score.
They're leading by double digits, and I'd say this game is essentially done.
Felton kicks to Stoudemire. Covered by Martin. Stoudemire, the pass to Felton. It's dumped off. Backing down is Chandler. A three ball offline.